Hey guys, welcome back to my channel today. So I have got few news for you guys about UFC. Well, Conor McGregor is once again proclaiming his plans to fight again. The former two-division UFC champion who hasn't competed for over 4 years since suffering a gruesome broken leg back in 2021 says he is back in the UFC anti-doping program to prepare for a return to action. McGregor is eyeing the UFC's planned event at the White House in 2026 after President Donald Trump announced that he wanted to host a fight there as a part of America 250 celebration. They are testing me, McGregor told the schema following the BKFC press conference in Florida. I am in the pool. I thought that's what the pools were for, jumping in and out, but I am back in the pool. So get ready and stay ready because damage will be done. Oval Office, White House card.
Yeah, boy.
Of course, McGregor has dropped out of the UFC anti-doping program previously and then jumped back in again in 2023 when he was preparing for a fight against Michael Chandler in 2024. Later, McGregor cleared that hurdle but then suffered a broken pinky toe in training that forced him to drop out of the scheduled fight against Chandler. According to UFC anti-doping records, McGregor was drug tested a total number of 11 times in 2024, but he hasn't been tested at all in 2025. So it's safe to assume he dropped out the program before New Year. Testing records are updated weekly and McGregor's name hasn't popped up yet. But fighters are tested at random, so there no telling when he might actually submit a urine or blood sample. Much like what happened back in 2023, McGregor is required to undergo 6 months of drug testing before competing again unless the UFC issues some kind of exemption. But with the White House card not expected to take place until July 26. McGregor has plenty of time to undergo the required drug testing to get clear to complete again. Whether or not he actually fights on the card remains to be seen. And last but not the least, Aaron Pico won't be making his long-awaited debut in July as scheduled.
Buddy. Whoa, whoa. Here I come. Oh.
On Thursday, the former Bellator fighter confirmed recent rumor that Movsar evloev was dropping out of their scheduled fight at UFC Abu Dhabi on July 26. It's unfortunate 5 rounds co-main event on that card, but now the bout has been at least delayed. That because Pico also hinted at rebooking the fight against evloev at UFC 319, which take place 3 weeks later on August 16 when the program lands in Chicago for a card headlining by middleweight champion Dricus du Plessis taking on Khamzat Chimaev. This is not the first time for Movsar evloev. Before that, he pulled out 11 times. Aaron Pico said, "I'm pretty disappointed you pulled out of this one." Pico wrote on Instagram, "I get that thing happens and I truly hope whatever going on with you recovers quickly. That said, my camps ain't cheap and I'm ready to get in there and put on a show sooner rather than later. I understand there is an opening for us on August 16th, Chicago. We don't get promotion for calling in sick. I'll see you in Chicago." The UFC has yet to address the situation, much less confirmed if there are plans in place to potentially rebook Pico and evloev for the card in Chicago. Evloev also hasn't acknowledged his withdrawal from the card or what exactly happened to force him to drop out of the fight with Pico. Obviously, Pico is anxiously waiting word with hopes that he still can fight against Evloev in his highly publicized UFC debut after signing with the promotion in free agency. As for Evloev, he is widely regarded as the top contender in the featherweight division with flawless resume including wins over Arnold Allen, Diogo Lopez and Aljamain Sterling. Despite reigning UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski pushing for a title fight against Evloev, the promotion ultimately decided to give him Pico instead. There is no word yet how quickly the UFC might move on rebooking Pico vs Evloev for a new date. But guys, you will get all the update from my side as soon as UFC announce. So this is it for today guys. Please like and subscribe. It's really important for me and see you soon.